company, Greg Hanna.
Tech expert Greg Hanna is here with some smart home accessories.
Greg Hanna is
Greg Hanna, nice to have you back on the show.
Greg Hanna, it's good to have you.
The only company in the entire world to protect their clients up to $1 million against extortion by hackers and ransomware. Well, 60% of college students consider themselves addicted to their smartphone. You can conquer your bad attitude. So Facebook depression, they're taking a look at other people's perfect lives.
Well, we love you, Greg. You gotta come back.
You can pinpoint and zero in on them immediately.
He has shared his message on the same stage as Martha Stewart, Suzanne Sommers, IceT and Coco, Michael E. Gerber, and Jerry Greenfeld of Ben & Jerry's. At great corporations and places like NASDAQ, Carnegie Hall, the New York City Bar, the Harvard Club of New York City, and the Harvard Club of Boston. In the media on ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox, and weekly on 77 WABC Radio as the cyber tech expert on the greatest show of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Greg Hanna.
Thank you all so much. Thank you, appreciate it. Hey, Robert, what drives you? Every day, some little punk's getting up, getting ready to kick my ass. Who are those little punks? Well, we know for a fact that Kim Jong-un has an entire brigade of those little punks, and their whole mission is to destroy your life, extort money out of you, and destroy your business. There's over 9,000 of them in North Korea. They're the cyber brigade. And it's well known that their number one target is wealthy businessmen and women in the United States. And my question to you all is, are you aware? Next, we have China. And if you don't think that there's another elite squad of cyber experts ready to take you down, then you're fooling yourself, because it's well known that their number one target are rich capitalist pigs like you and me. Then we've got the Soviet Union and the Ukraine, anybody with a modem and a computer. They're looking to get their piece of Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum or whatever it is that they can get out of you, and if they don't get it, they're gonna ruin your life. And then finally, they're just those young punks out there surfing the net, setting up ransomware as a business service they bought for a few bucks on the dark web. Just out there, wreaking havoc, like a bunch of vandals with spray paint cans in the subways and back alleys of any city, just out there, wreaking havoc, having fun, destroying your life, just for kicks, just for the fun of it. And my questions for all of you guys is, raise your hand if you're a business owner. Raise your hand if you have 5 or more computers in your company. Raise your hands if it would be some devastation, if they didn't work, if the computers wouldn't turn on, if you couldn't access your contacts, your contracts, your accounting system, your billing, your payroll, your vendor database. Raise your hands if that would be an inconvenience or catastrophic for you. When I met Barbara Corcoran, I learned my second success secret. And Barbara said, attitude and people are everything. And I don't know about you, but I work with a lot of entrepreneurs. I work with a lot of business owners. And their number one gripe to me is that the person or individuals that they have running their IT, whether they're in-house or outside, outsource those people, they have them by the short hairs, and they're not afraid to twist. They got crappy attitudes, too. And they want to do things on their time, not on your timetable. They want to do it their way, when they get around to it, when they feel like doing it. And that's a problem with everyone. And that's why a lot of people outsource their cybersecurity and technology to me, is because we understand that business owners are kind of not very easy about technology. They're nervous about it. And it's hard enough to find somebody that can speak English and speak tech. So they kind of like keep them around. Now, thinking about the people that are doing your IT, are you happy? Are you confident? Are they getting done for you everything that you want to, the way that you need to have it done, with a nice attitude? Well, that's one of the things my clients love about me and my team, is we all have great attitudes. We can speak English and tech, and we know that we're here to serve. Now, when I met my third shark, Daymond John, he said his whole career was about grinding it out and working it hard. And I know all of you guys are working really hard. I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I work really, really hard. And every successful business person that I know is working really, really hard, because you got to work hard. But you know what I've learned is when I work hard on things that I'm an expert at, that's when I get the most leverage from my time and my effort. When I work on things that I'm not very good at, that's where I'm wasting time. And time's the most valuable commodity that we have. You can't get more of it. You know, that's why I use a lot of consultants and coaches, because I know that my expertise is in cybersecurity and cyber technology and counterterrorism tactics. That's what my expertise is. But you know, when it comes to speaking, I hired a coach. When it comes to marketing, I have a consultant. When it comes to servicing my M6, I don't try to do it myself, because as hard as I'm working, I owe it to myself to work hard on what I'm an expert at and let somebody else do that for me. I'm very fortunate. Business is going great. I just bought a beautiful new home, and when it came time to do a home inspection, I didn't inspect it myself. I hired a professional to crawl up on the roof and down in the basement and up on the attic, you know, because that's their expertise. You know, it's not mine. And I expect that you guys need to outsource whatever you can as well so that you can focus on what you're great at. You know, another touching thing that Daymond John said to me is that the most important thing to him is his family, his wife, and his daughters. And he loves spending time with them. So let me ask you guys, as hard as you're all working, as hard as you're all grinding, to use Daymond's terms, it's important that you grind hard on what you're a subject matter expert at. It's important that you grind hard on what you're a world beater at. It's important for you to leverage other people and for you to focus on what you can get the most out of your capabilities and your knowledge and your expertise, because you owe it to yourself and your family that you can enjoy whatever's most important to you in your free time, whether that be your family, your friends, or whatever. Last summer, I had the privilege of sharing the stage with Miss Suzanne Sommers at the Harvard Club of Boston. And I said, "Hey, Suzanne, have you ever been hacked?" Well, I don't know if you guys are aware of what's been going on with Suzanne these days, but I was on a Suzanne Sommers Live the other day on Facebook. She had over 900 people on her Facebook Live. Can you believe that? I mean, 900 people. The only person that I know gets over 900 people these days and age is the President of the United States. That's who. And do you know what she was doing on Facebook Live? She was selling supplements. She was selling stuff. You know, she's a very proficient user of technology, especially social media. And anyway, so when we were at the Harvard Club of Boston, I said, "Hey, Suzanne, you ever been hacked?" And she smartly said, "Not yet." Because Suzanne understands it's not a matter of if you're going to get hacked, it's just a matter of when you're going to get hacked. I'll tell you a story. Get a great client. They sell Kohler generators, and they service them all around the country. They have 6 offices, 300 employees. Second generation business, phenomenal guys. Been working with them since 2001. And my team and I have been after them to get onto our cybersecurity program for years, for months, and most recently 18 months ago. And unfortunately, about 3 months ago, they got hit with the ransomware attack. It shut down their business for 3 weeks. It cost them tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars in lost revenue, in goodwill, and clients. So, as Suzanne said, it's not a matter of if you're going to get hacked, it's just a matter of when. I had the privilege of meeting IceT a couple of months ago at a conference we were speaking at together. And Ice said something that was really, really smart. He goes, "Remember, nobody wakes up with your dream." And that's really great advice for all of us entrepreneurs. I mean, I got a dream. It's my dream that gives me my power. It's a dream that has been a massive help in the massive success that I've had over the past 10 years in business. It's a dream that's fueled my ability to buy this beautiful new house, to have really nice cars, to take beautiful vacations, to fly in a private plane. It's my dream that ignites my passion. And I'm super passionate about what I do. That's why I am the only person in the entire world who offers a $1 million guarantee that you can't get hacked by ransomware. A $1 million guarantee that you can't lose time to ransomware, and a $1 million guarantee that you won't lose time to cyber terrorism. And my $1 million guarantee is backed by Lloyd's of London. So you know I must be awesome if Lloyd's of London is standing behind my service, because they ain't doing this to give away millions of dollars in guarantee claims. They're doing it because they believe it's a very low likelihood that they'll ever have to pay it out. You see, my dream is to be the top cyber expert, period. That's why I am the cyber expert on the greatest show of all time on 77 WABC radio in New York City. That's why I speak about everything cyber all over the country at great venues like at NASDAQ, at the Harvard Club of Boston, at the Harvard Club of New York, at the New York City Bar Association, and at Rockefeller Center. And later this year, I'll be speaking at Wells Fargo, and at Google, and at Kensington Palace, and at the London Stock Exchange. Now, that's my passion. Let me see it. You guys have a dream too. Raise your hand if you got a dream. Come on, don't be shy. I know you got, there you go. You got a dream. Now I want you to think about your dream. I want you to think about the passion of that dream that drives you to get out of bed early every morning and make it happen day after day after day, to the point that you're so successful that you are here today in this room at Win the Storm instead of working. I want to congratulate all of you on your dreams, whether you raised your hand or not, because it's your dream and your passion for success. Well, the last lesson I want to share with you is from another world-beating celebrity entrepreneur that I had the privilege of speaking at the same conference, Martha Stewart. And here we are backstage in her dressing room, enjoying a little private time. And Martha said, anything is possible. With enough perseverance and commitment and dedication and hard work and consistency, you can do anything. And I believe that too. But with all these statistics about all these municipalities and towns that have been shut down by ransomware, 17 million, 18 million, 2.5 million, again, and all of these corporations that are being shut down from hacking and ransomware. In 2020, the construction industry is a target for cyber terrorism. Just last month, Bird Construction paid a $9 million ransom. Bughazi Construction paid an $11 million ransom. You would think that with all of these statistics, it would be foolhardy of me to guarantee $1 million that you can't get hacked by ransomware. But like Martha Stewart said, if you're persistent and you're courageous and you're dedicated and all the other things that she said, I truly believe that for all of my clients that follow my prescription for cyber safety, that it is truly possible for them to make their life secure. It's truly possible for them to make their business unstoppable. And it's truly possible for them to make their life livable in such a way that they're no longer terrorized by all those little punks getting up every morning, getting ready to kick their ass. And you know what? And the reason I'm able to do this is because of my passion, my perseverance, my knowledge and my skills, and my willingness to put it all on the line to protect you. Because I know the devastation that it will cause when you get into your office tomorrow and you see one of these screens up on your screen. When you see one of these screens up on your, I know the devastation that will cause and how you can take an entire life's work and send it all up into flames. And I know that I can keep that from happening to you. My email is greg@tossc3.com. I'm eager to speak with you. My team and I will be in the back until lunch, and then we'll be here all day and all night. Thank you so much.